We're excited today for this gathering of both parents and boys. We recognize the importance of parents in the life of their children. One of the things in our society today with the fatherless numbers, there's a lot of single mothers, there are a lot of grandmothers raising young men, and so we felt that this would be a good opportunity for us to come together and to encourage those parents, to equip them as well on how to help their boys become uncommon. And so today's session, we deal with how to create a vision for your child. And part of that is that one of the chapters in the book, we talk about uncommon friends. We all know how important that peer group is in the lives of these young men. And so we go through a session with the boys and the parents discussing how to pick your peers.
Middle school is a critical age in our young men's lives, and the power of the peer group becomes, I think it's a bit of a power struggle between what does my parents say and what does my peer group think. And by the time they get to middle school, I think the peer group has a lot more influence than the parents do, although the parents have laid the foundation.
I do feel that they should choose their own friends, but if I feel like there's some influences that maybe aren't so good, I may do some investigation and maybe try to meet that kid or their parent and just talk to my kids more about who these people are and what it is about these kids that they like.
I think the first thing that his father and I think about is what value is it going to add? Is it going to be worth the investment of our time? And that is probably the biggest criteria. What is he going to take away from this? Is it going to be something that provokes him to think?
Ways I have found their gifts and talents really is just by observing them, watching them, listening to them, and trying to take note of what they do naturally on their own. And sometimes maybe even challenge those things that don't come naturally just to see where they stand.
I throw a lot of things at my son, far as football, basketball, as well as different math groups to see what things he likes, what things he doesn't like.
And so that chapter, which focuses on choosing your peer group and the parents helping kids to choose their peer group, and make sure your peer group is uncommon. Make sure your peer group supports you and your goals, or you're equally yoked in with how you see and view life. That chapter does a tremendous job in helping us as parents and as educators say to our kids or our students, hey, are these people on the same page as you? Because your peer group is very important. And I think if the kids know that, if the young men know the influence of the peer group, I mean, they know it, but if you can use a book like Boys Won't Be Boys to spell it out, then it helps them to make a better choice as to who they're going to surround themselves around.